Welcome to all of you who are in the BSN program, either the RN to BSN or traditional BSN program that are taking this course this spring. And this course is Nursing 303, The Experience of Chronic Illness. So I want to welcome you and let you know that this is a fully online course. And my name is Dr. Judy Stanley, and I'm going to be your guide through this course this spring semester. So when you open the Blackboard course site, you're going to see the Tool tab in the left-hand side, and it always opens to announcements. So I hope you have the opportunity to 2 to 3 times a week to go into the course site to make sure you're keeping up with any announcements that I have posted. And I did post a welcome the other day, and now I've opened up additional information to truly start us off on this course. The next thing you're going to absolutely want to do is go to the syllabus. So when you click on the syllabus, you are going to see the syllabus in both Word document and a PDF format. And you're also going to need to sign off on the syllabus. So that's going to be one of the first things that you do. My contact information is located here, my office, my phone number, my office hours, everything that you need to know, my email, everything that you need to know about how to contact me. And if my office hours don't work for you, then email me. Let me know. We can schedule a time. We can even schedule a Zoom meeting if that's easier for you. There's some general information, and we'll be talking more about the Institute for Healthcare Improvement, their open school. We'll be talking about that next week, or I think week 3. But those are, so you definitely want to be looking at the announcements. You're going to want to look at the syllabus, probably download it, maybe print it out, or download it to your desktop or your computer, whatever. So that's kind of like the beginnings. Now for week 1, I'm going to ask you to go to the weekly content. So this is the next place. This is kind of your meat and potatoes. You're always going to go to the weekly content. And within each week, each learning module, I try to put all the information that you're going to need. There's also a tab entitled Assignments, Discussion Board, My Grades, and My Calendar. My Calendar is very helpful. That's going to show all of the information as far as what learning unit and what we do when. But let me go first into the weekly content. That's where you want to be after checking the syllabus and just getting used to seeing the information. When you click on the weekly content, the first thing here is just informational about this course, what the description is, that it's an online course, and then you're going to see each learning unit. You're going to see, and you're going to start with learning unit number 1. It's not quite available when I was making this video, but it's going to be on these specific dates, and you're going to click on. When you click on to this learning unit, you are going to, let me now just get rid of that tool tab. So if you ever lose it, you just put your cursor over into the one part of the screen and you'll get a little arrow. So because I'd like to make it a little bit bigger for you as I do this video. So every learning unit is going to be set up similarly. You're going to know the dates, and the learning units always start on a Monday morning and end on a Sunday night. What is the topic? We're going to be introduced to the course, the impact of chronicity, and we're going to learn about chronic disease versus chronic illness. We're going to always have end of course or end of learning unit, outcomes. So what are you going to be able to do when you finish this learning unit? You're going to be able to access the syllabus, maneuver through this course site, contact me with questions, and we're really going to discuss the impact of living with ME/CFS. We'll talk about it in a minute, and what it is and what is called long COVID. Differentiate between disease and illness, and so you're going to complete these items by the time you're done with this learning unit, which will be Sunday. So you're going to start by the course syllabus. That's the only thing I did not include within this because I want to make sure you get to that course, that syllabus on the tool tab that was in the left-hand side. So you're going to review the course syllabus. Take your time. This is really important that you review it. As we go through the course, I do review most of the items found within the syllabus, but I still want you to read it, and then you're going to sign off on it. It's a very brief, you click on, it's set up like it's a little quiz, but it's just going to ask you if you have read it, and that if you had any questions, your questions were answered. Now there's readings for class 1, and if you notice, you're just going to read 2 pages from this chapter. It is a chapter that I downloaded, and the first couple pages don't look very clear, but believe me, you'll see pages 4 and 5. That's all you need to read. But this is going to really help you better understand what's the difference between disease and illness. Then we're going to review a TED Talk by Jen Bray. So 5 years ago, she became progressively ill with myalgic encephalomyelitis. It's a mouthful, so we call it ME. And ME is the proper name for it and the medical name for this illness, but it's commonly known as chronic fatigue syndrome. So that's why we usually say ME/CFS. And it's a debilitating illness, and you're going to really learn about her experience, Jen Bray's experience, with this debilitating experience by listening to it. You're going to learn her lived experience, her perception of this illness. But many people don't know about ME/CFS. So we're going to go to the CDC website, and you're going to read about, you're going to at least read 3 different sections. What is it? The symptoms, diagnosis, and treatment. So when you click on, you'll go right to the CDC website, and I just ask that you at least read these 3 sections. Then this comes from this one pager that's pretty neat. I love these infographics, this one-page infographic, and it's, could you have ME/CFS? But could your patients have ME/CFS? It's very clear of what the symptoms are. The next 2 articles, brief again. One is an interview with the director of the CDC. Another article, both of them speak to long COVID or post-COVID fatigue, patients experiencing long COVID, and how similar and are there similarities, especially with diagnosing long COVID and ME/CFS. So I want you to read about this, because this can really impact by increasing the numbers of ME, the numbers of the population who will suffer from this chronic illness. Next is a brief video, what not to say. to someone with chronic illness. And then you're going to end this learning unit by completing a discussion board. So let me tell you a little bit. The first two paragraphs just kind of go over. For a discussion board, I want you to complete your posting by Thursday evening. What this allows is it allows everybody else to then read through some of the posts of their colleagues. And you will also need to reply to at least one of your classmates' posts every single week, every single learning unit by Sunday evening. So if I don't have that Thursday evening requirement, you know what happens is a lot of us love to procrastinate and we wait until Sunday to do it. And then people don't have the opportunity to read each other's postings to reply. So you do need to, every learning unit, complete your discussion board post by Thursday evening, and then you're going to reply to your classmates. Don't forget to look at the last 2 pages of the syllabus. They explain exactly the grading rubric and what the expectations are for these discussion boards. Now remember, we're meeting online only, asynchronously, so these are essential components of your coursework. To post a response, you're going to click on week 1, so you would click on over here, and then you're going to click on the button that says Create Thread. And to reply, you're just going to click on Reply. So I want you to take a moment to first introduce yourself, who you are. You may want to share your nursing experience, information that's just going to help us get to know you just a little bit better. Then you're going to answer this. Compare and contrast the terms chronic disease and chronic illness. And you're going to do that by giving examples from Jen Bray's experience with ME/CFS, and also about information that you learned from the CDC's website on ME, and also the articles on long COVID and ME. So all of the readings will kind of be synthesized within this response. So again, let's just end by, and there is no quiz per se for this learning unit. If you sign off on your syllabus, let's go back up there again. If you do your syllabus sign off, that will give you the 10 points that you usually earn for a quiz. But when you click on that week 1 discussion board, you're going to remember, you're going to create your thread, and that is how you're going to do your posting. So welcome, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and reach out. And I think it's going to be a wonderful journey, and I hope that you have other wonderful classes in nursing that you're experiencing as well. Take care.